G'day Andrew, you've been out in the vineyard pulling out some giraffe samples. What have we got, mate?
Yeah, we've got some samples of giraffe just to checking what the Beaumay level is like, so that's the sugar level of wines.
Fantastic. So you got your little pipette, you look really professional there with your gadget. What's your gadget called?
A gadget called a refractometer.
Refractometer, and it's going to show us basically where they're at in terms of sugar levels, which determines when we pick. Is that right?
That is correct.
All right. So a few drops onto the refractometer. And then
close the lens up.
Close the lens up, and then we looking into the light.
Yep.
How's that looking, Andrew?
That's looking just on 10 Beaumay.
10, so it's a few weeks away yet. We're looking to pick that maybe at 14.5.
That's correct.
And we'd average, what, maybe one Beaumay per week?
Yep.
Okay.
Roughly about 4 weeks.
So roughly about 4 weeks. All right, very good. Very good. So that's the giraffe.
Yep.
Stay tuned, folks, for the Shiraz. G'day Andrew, how are you? What are we testing now?
We're looking at the Shiraz now.
Rightio, very good. So same deal as if you didn't catch the previous one, you're taking a sample.
Yes, putting it on our refractometer.
On the refractometer.
Which will measure degree Beaumay.
All right, so it'll measure the Beaumay is the sugar levels. You're using all that fancy winemaking language on us, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Very good. You'll have a look. So Shiraz traditionally sort of comes about a bit earlier than the other two.
Yeah, correct.
And what's that at?
That's running at 12.5.
Okay, so it's a couple of points of Beaumay higher.
Yes.
Okay, than the giraffe. So we're probably looking at maybe 2.5 weeks there.
About that, yeah. Again, we wanted about that 14 mark. So yeah, about two and a bit weeks. That's obviously weather dependent.
Yep. For those of you thinking about Cabernet, we haven't taken samples of that yet because it's behind again. It's further away at the moment. We're probably not looking until maybe the mid-April for it, but we'll keep you up to date on it. Been a tough season though, Andrew.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
We started out with some drought, and then we continued that all the way through. We had heaps of rain last week, which when we didn't want it. Exactly. Smoke in between, some hail. Been one of the tougher years so far.
Yeah. The fruit at this stage looking pretty good. So.
Okay. Very good. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.